Guys, this video marks the completion of the 90-day challenge that had been issued to me, so I thought it was fitting that I kind of summarize some of the thoughts that I've shared over the last 90 videos, because all together, taken cumulatively, they lay out a financial roadmap starting when you are young. Well, when you first start working, that is your introduction to taxes and how they take a bite out of your paycheck and how you have to account for them. And from there, you need to start having financial conversations, typically with your folks, but with somebody at least, about some of the different aspects of finance. Firstly, you'll probably want to know how to determine the difference between a want and a need, at least financially, as well as how to prioritize things. When you first start out, you don't have hardly any expenses, and so you kind of consider all the money that you earn to be fun money. But really, what you should be doing as soon as you start working is learning how to budget. Pick a method that seems to work for you, but you want to start socking away, even if you are 14, 15, 16. Savings, fun money, future expenses, which to me includes investments, and actual current expenses. Things like maybe your cell phone bill and whatnot. I don't know what bills you might have. Along the way, of course, you're going to... you should learn how to set up a savings and a checking account, how to write a check, and how to sign your name. I know a lot of schools and different areas have gotten away from using cursive. The reason cursive at least is good for signing your name is because it makes it harder to forge your name. And from here, you can really get the jump on life. I mean, seriously, set yourself ahead of a ton of people. Or set yourself up for success, even if you're not trying to beat down anybody else, by socking away $6,000 to be able to put it in your Roth at age 18. It's not that much money a year. If you're being frugal with your money and any cash gifts and whatnot that you get, it's certainly an easily attainable goal. Sometime along the way, you may buy your first car and start to learn about insurance by having car insurance. Oh, I got kind of stuck there. Well, I recommend, and I stick by it, that you should buy a used car. Your first car should probably, honestly, be a beater. And you should then learn how to set aside and budget for an even better, newer car as you go. You're also going to learn how to budget for car maintenance and stuff along the way. And as soon as you turn 18, guys, you should learn about how to build credit. Building credit is huge. It impacts so many different facets of your life. You should take the time to learn what all goes into your credit score, how largely payment history and your debt utilization are the two primary factors used in determining your credit score and how good your credit is going to be. I had a marker and I lost it. There we go. As soon as you turn 18, you want to learn what credit is about so that you can start building credit. I'm going to try and get this deer real quick. Oh, I'm going to hit a tree. Give me a second. I'm trying to get this deer. Oh, come on. Yes, got it. Okay. Now, not only are you going to be doing that, but if you can, you want to try, if you're working or if you're trying to figure out school, if you're going to school, keep in mind that you want to live with your folks as long as you can stand each other. I know that may be a tall order, but if you're taking the time and opportunity to work on savings and whatnot, that is going to pay off dividends for you later on. Kindly go away. I'm doing a video here and just trying to keep things simple. You jerk. Rude. Now, speaking of college, as far as college is concerned, you're going to want to take an interest profiler before you even fill out that first college application. Trust me on this one. I wish I had done it when I was a kid. Yes, I found my calling in finance, but I think I could have also been equally happy being a heavy equipment operator. So strongly consider a skilled trade. That may be more lucrative and more fulfilling than going to college and struggling for a few years to find yourself and racking up those student loans in the process. Speaking of that, as you move out of the house and move into an apartment or move into your own house, the transition is going to be made much easier if you have built and monitored your credit and saved up at the very least $3,000 to $5,000, because that's going to pay off huge for you guys. And either way, you're going to need it. When you move into an apartment, you're going to need a security deposit, and you're going to need to set up utilities, and a lot of times they're going to require a deposit. If you're moving into a house, well, of course, you've got closing costs to consider, points and things like that that we never even got into. You're going to want to have money set aside. Let's keep traveling this way. I'm going in a circle. And if you don't want to be a slave to the grind for the next 40 to 70 years, if you want your life to be something better than just living paycheck to paycheck, always having to say no, never having anything extra, well then guys, you really want to learn how to get your money to work for you by either investing or building a business or both. I've done videos. Anybody can do it. Little kids have done it. You don't have to be special. You don't have to be a genius. All you need is to have an idea and to have the desire and the willpower to put in the work. Now, along with all of this, guys, along the way, you're going to learn about insurance. There's a variety of it out there. You've got renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, car insurance, life insurance, flood insurance, accidental death and dismemberment insurance, which kind of is a money pit, but there it is. As you grow older, or as your parents get older, you're going to want to learn about long-term care insurance. Remember that insurance and your emergency fund are there to catch you along the way if you should fall. Now, there's other sources other than just me out there. You might have noticed, if you've been checking the articles I've been linking, that there's a wide variety, a wealth of information out there. Dave Ramsey, Investopedia, Money Matters, there's all kinds of stuff out there that you can use to get the information. If how I'm presenting it doesn't do it for you, fine. Do a little homework. There's probably somebody out there that's put it the same information, just a different way, that'll be able to help you get what you need and what you're looking for so that you can enjoy some financial success. Now, I myself am going back to the drawing board a little bit. I didn't get as much traction as I wanted, but you could still help with that by sharing this video. If you know all of this information, then you probably know some people who don't. And if you didn't know this information and you found value in it, please let me know. Tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. You can always reach me at fustyandfinance@gmail.com.